It's that time of year again. We're joined this morning by Sharon Ferraro of Hidden Kalamazoo. Welcome.
Oh, glad to be here.
Big weekend coming up for you guys once again.
Yes, we're hoping it doesn't rain, please, please.
Well, the good thing, though, is most of this is actually inside.
It is, actually it is. So bring an umbrella and you'll be fine.
For those who don't know, Hidden Kalamazoo is a chance to get inside some spaces that you normally can't, right?
Correct. So we have, like in the food dance building, there's actually 3 or 4 parts to that. You can go in the restaurant anytime you want,
Sure.
when they're open. But there's also a big office space near the railroad tracks. There's a basement space that people don't know about. And we're going to be going into that for the first time this year. And then there's the law offices that are above food dance. So this year we're going to be going into the empty space and the basement with the secret passage.
Oh, there you go. See, secret passages. And,
Yep.
and these are old, historic downtown Kalamazoo buildings that people drive by every day and you sort of wonder, I wonder what's in there.
What's in there? What's upstairs? What's above the Coney Island? I mean, there's great hot dogs downstairs, but what's above the Coney Island? And so you'll get a chance to see that. You'll get a chance to see the bank that's been being worked on down by the mall and Michigan Avenue for so long. That's being turned into apartments. And we're going to be seeing the space that hasn't been done yet, including a massive vault that's big enough to put a hotel room inside. So we're going to be seeing all those fun things, the parts. And, of course, the State Theater, which is glorious to wander through and to see all the different parts.
Everybody's been there, right, in the audience, but you get to see backstage.
And the dressing rooms downstairs.
Where all the stars have been.
Where the Three Stooges were.
Wow. See, that's the great stuff you get to see on this tour and hear about.
Yep.
And there's a new way that people now, at each stop, you have guides.
Correct.
Which give people a little history. But you've got a brand new app this year?
Yeah, we are working with a website called Next Exit History. It's an app you can download for free for your smartphone. And it looks at where you are and offers you what's available in your area that's been loaded onto their site. So it's kind of like historical markers on your phone, so that you walk there, you can look at things. It doesn't talk to you, but you can look at things and you can see about it. And we're going to have that live this weekend, so you'll be able to find out more about the buildings on your smartphone this weekend.
That reminds me of, you used to go to museum exhibits and you put on the headphones, right?
Correct.
And they would just they would always kind of be talking, and so you'd come in the middle and maybe not quite sure where they are. But this is the high-tech version of that.
Right, except it's not going to talk to you. You're going to have to read it.
Sure.
So, but still, it's like it's right where you are is where it is, and so you can look up more. I've used it when I travel all over the country, too. When I was out in Carson City, Nevada, and so I pulled up Next Exit History. What's interesting to see out here, and the stuff came up, So it's really a neat app. So, it's free.
I'm going to download it today.
Okay.
Fantastic. So the big tour this weekend, Hidden Kalamazoo Tour, Saturday and Sunday.
10 to 4.
Tickets available?
Tickets are available. They're $15 each. We have them at both the N.W.'s in Portage and in Kalamazoo. We have them at City Hall. We have them at the Wonderful Spirit of Kalamazoo downtown and Douglas & Son downtown. And then we will have them also available for sale at City Hall on Saturday and Sunday, along with the Lego buildings. We've got downtown Lego buildings. Yes, they're back. And I don't know which ones he's bringing. It's a surprise this year, so I don't know what he's bringing. It could be anything. Last time we had the East Hall. The year before, we had an entire downtown. So it depends on what he's bringing in. I don't even know what it's going to be yet. It'll be a surprise.
And that's it. I think that fits with the spirit of the Hidden Kalamazoo Tour, because people don't know what they're going to see inside these spaces you normally can't get into.
Now, one other thing you will see outside City Hall is that the Gilmore Car Museum is loaning us a checker cab to park out front. It's a 1964 checker cab. Went through the hurricanes last year down in Texas. They've got it all fixed up now, and it's a permanent part of their collection, and they're bringing it into town so that we can have it in front of City Hall.
And if anybody can fix up something like that, it's Gilmore, right?
Oh, yeah.
Outstanding. And so it's a great idea, too, for Dad, if you've got no plans for Father's Day. Take him around, because this, if you grew up in Kalamazoo, these may be places that Dad remembers being in with his dad.
Oh, yeah. My dad, who's 96, remembers going to the Coney Island when he was a little kid before he went to movies with his mom.
Yeah.
So that kind of thing. Now, one thing to remember about these sites is the reason they're not developed is because they're not barrier-free.
Sure.
So there will be steps to climb in every single building. Okay, so if Dad's in a wheelchair, oh man, he probably won't be able to do it too well. But anything else, bring him along and have a great time.
And you may not want to wear your Sunday best. I mean,
no.
This is no mud run, but it's not white glove either, right?
Correct, absolutely correct. Yes, some of the sites are in wonderful condition. The food dance spaces are wonderful. The State Theater is the State Theater, but then the Coney Island, nothing's been done with that yet, so it's totally an undeveloped space.
They're all the work in progress, or maybe not. Maybe just abandoned.
Not even started yet. Well, no, they just haven't decided what to do with it yet. But the work in progress is the bank building. Absolutely. They've been doing a lot there. When they tore down some of the walls they discovered in 1916 when the bank, the building that was on the corner was torn down to build the building that's there now. All of the local movie palaces put up signs. They put up these giant posters on the walls, on this blank wall that was there. And so when they tore down the walls inside that they were working on, they found these big old posters of movies that were still kind of tattered and in rough shape, but there's pieces of them there just like they looked in 1916 that one summer.
That is outstanding. So that's 100 years ago.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's 102 years ago. Yeah, you're right.
It's amazing.
You're right.
Those are the kind of things you'll see this weekend only at Hidden Kalamazoo. Sharon, thanks for coming in and sharing some time with us today.
Happy to be here.
Fascinating stuff.